Hey folks, Dan Probanik here, Chagrin River Outfitters. As steelhead anglers, we tend to suffer through our own brand of misery sometimes and kind of enjoy it. One way to make your fishing out here on Steelhead Alley a little less miserable is keeping our hands warm, dry, and comfortable. We're going to take a look at the best way to do that coming right up. As you can see, we got a typical steelhead day behind us. A little bit of precipitation in the form of rain. Sometimes it's snow, a little bit of wind blowing, definitely not too warm. Conditions like this, you get chilly if you're not dressed appropriately, if you don't have the right gear on. What we're going to look at now is a few ways to keep our hands warm and dry and comfortable. And what I mean by that is we're going to take a look at some of the gloves we sell at the shop, what people tend to like, what they recommend, and what we like. So I'm going to reach into my bag here, grab a few options. I think all the gloves we're looking at here are from the Sims company. That's what we sell at the shop. That's what we're very comfortable with. They're a great product. The first one I have here is the wool half-finger glove. Now, this glove here is probably the one we sell the most of. I don't know if you're a fan of wool, ever use wool. I'm a big fan of it. It gets wet, it still stays warm, keeps some of those properties that other gloves lose when they get wet. Most gloves, when they get wet, they tend to get cold. The wool will still keep your hands nice and warm. We sell a ton of these. Usually, this is a lot of people's go-to glove. Like I said, the finger's cut off, just above the knuckle here. And all these gloves will be fingerless, kind of just like this one, where, you just kind of, the top, third of your fingers are exposed. And that's fine for what we're doing on the rivers. If you don't have a pair of fingerless gloves, get yourself a pair, wear them. You'll see that, if you can keep 3/4 of your hands covered, these fingertips are going to do just fine. It still allows you to tie knots, still allows you to manage the line, do everything you need to do while you're fishing, but it keeps the back of your hands, most of your hands warm and dry, and keeps the back of your hands out of the elements as well, which is really what we're trying to do. Day like today, if you're out here fishing all day with no gloves on, it's not going to be too long before your hands are pretty cold because they're exposed to the cold air, exposed to the rain. Good pair of fingerless gloves, going to keep us on the water a lot longer, keep us warmer, keep us drier, probably catch a few more fish as a result. So the first pair, like I said, this wool half finger, we sell a ton of them. Great option. Next two we're going to look at are the Freestones. Okay, this is the Freestone fold over mitt, which, as you can see, very much like the wool half finger. It's a half finger glove here. It does have the option to put this mitten type enclosure over your whole hand if you're going from spot to spot, or you just want to warm up a little bit. Now, back in the past, these were kind of a pain because a lot of them hooked back like this and the fly line would get caught underneath here, and it could be a little bit of a hassle. Now, these new ones, they're designed so you can tuck the mitt part inside of the glove just like so. You can snap the thumb piece, buckle it up. So really you have just what we had before with the wool half finger, but you have the option of putting that mitten over the top of your hands when it gets chilly. Now, this is a brushed fleece, so not waterproof, but a pretty good option. For 39 bucks, we sell a lot of these, and this is just its little sister pair or little brother pair, however you want to say. This is just the half finger glove without the mitt attached. Both good options. A lot of folks ask, hey, should I get the mitt? Should I just get the fingerless gloves? Again, it's whatever works for you. I usually just rock the fingerless gloves, and that works fine for me. A lot of people do like the mitt. We probably sell more mitts than not, to be honest, because they like the option of putting it over and covering up your fingertips when you're going from spot to spot or to warm up a little bit. The next one we have are going to be identical to these in design. However, the material's different, right? These are going to be Gore-Tex, which is going to be waterproof, windproof, have all that good stuff that we need on days like today. So if you're looking for your best option, in the gloves when it comes to what gloves to have and use here around Steelhead Alley. Again, the wind stopper fold over mitt, just like the Freestone we looked at, just has the same features, but then just instead of a brush fleece, it's the Gore-Tex. It's windproof, it's waterproof. You can see the water beading up on it. You know, anytime you can get windproof and waterproof when you're a steelhead angler, I would recommend it. Same glove right here, just in the fingerless version. Again, great option. Personally, I carry 2 pairs with me. I carry a pair of the waterproof, windproof Gore-Tex. That's my go-to. Should I lose one, forget one, have a client that doesn't have a pair, I carry a couple pairs of these in my bag as well, just as a backup if I fall in and get these all wet, etc. So these are a great option. The windproof, waterproof Gore-Tex, you know, option number 1. You know, if you want to save a few bucks or don't want to spend whatever it is these cost, 89 bucks on a pair of Gore-Tex gloves, these ones at 40 are pretty good options. So that's your glove options. Again, super important though, because dry hands, warm hands, keeps you on the water more, keeps you fishing longer, keeps you dry, keeps you comfortable, keeps you catching more fish. If you know somebody that needs some gloves, has questions about gloves, shoot this over to them. Give us some comments below, ask questions. If you like this video, give us a like and we'll send some more your way. Thanks.